Google is getting ready for its annual developer showcase, Google I/O. But the company, whose influence has been so profound that dictionaries officially added its name as a verb, is also facing some of the most significant challenges in its history. Regulators around the world are taking a closer look at some of its business practices, which are deemed anti-competitive, as Karina Montoya, a policy analyst at Open Markets Institute, explains.
The major concern is Google's outsized power to control distribution and monetization of information on the open web.
In the past year, U.S. judges have ruled that the company maintains monopolies on internet searches and digital advertising.
Its ability to have essentially killed competitors on the search market, and also its ability to have coerced and at the same time, by that effect, kill competitors in the digital advertising space that connects publishers with advertisers.
The European Union has already fined Google over $2 billion for favoring its own comparison shopping and search results, and over $4 billion for compelling Android device makers to pre-install Google apps, with courts upholding both those rulings. In the U.S., the so-called remedies trial for its search monopoly case is ongoing, while the digital advertising remedies trial is scheduled to begin in September. Judges in those cases will consider what measures are appropriate to address the anti-competitive behavior. The Department of Justice has proposed measures such as forcing Google to sell off its Chrome browser and Android operating system, as well as to divest from parts of its huge advertising technology business. Advertising accounts for more than 3/4 of Google's total revenue, which last year was around $350 billion. A major battle is shaping up. Google has called the DOJ's proposals extreme and said it plans to appeal the rulings. Some experts, such as Adam Kovacevic, CEO of the tech industry group Chamber of Progress, believe overly punitive measures will do more harm than good.
Consumers could actually face negative consequences if the government responds to some of these actions by breaking up Google or altering its products in significant ways.
Whatever happens with Google's legal situation, there are those like Bobby Zhou, associate professor of marketing at the University of Maryland, who believe the advertising marketplace of the future should feature more choice than what's available today.
Ideally, I want you to be able to go to Marketplace 1, Marketplace 2, Marketplace 3, all of which have some reasonable access to many, many different publishers, okay? And then they have to compete on their services. They have to compete on their prices.
That scenario would change the calculations for the advertising model that's largely responsible for funding the innovations in AI and other areas that Google will be showing off at its annual developer conference. Ira Spitzer, CNA, Mountain View, California.